That was terrible. Welcome back to C.O.C Network. Grant here, as always. After almost every Chelsea game, I try to get one of these videos out. I don't know how this one's going to go. I have a lot of thoughts, but I'm going to try and keep it confined in the five things that I learned after losing 5-2 in the first leg against PSG. I mean, we all kind of knew this is how it would start, but what a horrific display from Philip Jørgensen today. We talked about it on the pod, honestly, for way too long about whether it should be Garnacho or Neto, and then I kind of mentioned it that I hope Bob is starting against PSG. Jørgensen got the start against Villa, and then Bob in the cup. To change goalkeepers, I mean, we literally saw it yesterday, and we saw the worst case scenario for Tottenham when they dropped Vicario. But Vicario deserved to be dropped. The right fixture to drop him, not necessarily, but did Robert Sánchez deserve to get dropped? Fuck no. Absolutely not. He did not deserve to get dropped. He's been phenomenal for over a year. He had a bad game against Arsenal, wasn't great against Wrexham, but again, not that much to do. This was an absolutely diabolical decision to make, and I'll get into that. But Philip Jørgensen, I mean, single-handedly throws this game away for us. And I hate to be like that because I think it's a team game. There's opportunities that we squandered by all means. But this game was 2-2 in the 74th minute, and we lose 5-2. And I think a lot of responsibility goes on the goalkeeper. I hope he never plays again for this club. I hope he's gone. Loan him fucking. I don't care. Get rid of him. He needs to go. He's awful. We've all said he was awful. When Bob was awful last year, everyone was begging for Jørgensen, me included. And then he starts against Villa, and a ball goes right through his hands, and we lose. And I think perception is everything because we talk about Bob on the ball, and then we talk about Jørgensen on the ball. Jørgensen looks comfortable on the ball, but he isn't. He's not. He's very confident, so it appears, but I mean, the mistake was coming. For it to happen in the 74th minute is honestly lucky. And he gets humiliated on a lob, and then even on the fifth goal, the ball goes right through him. He's a horrific goalkeeper in every sense of the position. Can't claim crosses, can't stop shot. Jeez, can't stop shots. What can he do? Can he play midfield for a League One side? Like he is absolutely terrible, and he needs to go. I'd rather see fucking Gaga Slonina get a start over him. He is horrific. So, yeah, I get him gone. Get him gone. Like I said, a lot of this is on the manager too. Absolutely no reason to drop Robert Sánchez. Robert Sánchez was the goalkeeper when we beat PSG 3-0. Galaxy brain. Tried to do too much, tried to put his stamp on things maybe. But it was a huge mistake. I think everyone knew that, especially after the Tottenham game yesterday, where you see a young goalkeeper get thrown into a UCL knockout fixture away from home. This is what you get. We don't have time to experiment. We don't have time for that shit. And I totally understand trying to get your ideas across, all that. But this is the second time under Clearlake, Chelsea have been in the UCL. We've sacked a fucking manager, and now we have a new manager trying to implement something. And it's criminal. It's criminal from the top down. I don't need to get into that, how criminal our board is. But this was a mistake from Rosenior, a huge mistake. I hope it's rectified, but who even knows? I'm not even going to think about who he's picking in goal, but this was a horrific mistake from Liam Rosenior. And I also thought the subs weren't good. He waited a really long time to make them. He subbed on Garnacho down 2 goals, but then subbed off our attackers for more defensive-minded players. I understand in theory of putting on more defensive-minded players, try and control a game, all that good stuff. With the personnel at this football club, you cannot put on an extra defender and then try to sit back because our defenders suck. So that's not something you can really do. And I don't think his subs were great. They were also really late. And then obviously starting Jørgensen is a criminal sin. And it needs to be rectified. Speaking of criminals, our back line is not safe either. The screenshot I have up is the second goal we concede. Fine margins. Really good cross from Reece James. Cole Palmer first time. It's a good save from the PSG keeper. Caicedo jumps, maybe he shouldn't have, but Chalobah, always in no man's land. I feel like a lot of players at this club I describe, if they have to think, things go badly. And Chalobah's one of those players. He's not good enough. This guy's meant to be one of our best defenders. He's not good. What FIFA terms, he's a 78 rated. That's what he is. That's what we're full of in the back. Fofana's all right, but again, that guy's our best defender right now. Levi Colwill, you deserve so much praise for making these guys look competent in the back, because this defending is absolutely terrible. I'm running out of words. I feel like I just keep recycling. These guys are shit, but these defenders aren't good enough. I feel like I've said it a million times. I think I said it after the Burnley game. I will never be confident because of the defenders that we rock up with. And unfortunately, I was confident going into this game, more so because I thought PSG were going to be easy to get at, and they were. But unfortunately, I still overestimated our back line, and that's what I get. Nice humble pie for me. So we'll move on from these criminals, and believe it or not, I have a positive, and it's about Pedro Neto. I thought he was good today. I thought he was all right today. You guys ever see the meme? Man's not a fan, but keep doing your thing. That's what it felt like today. Picture I got up him shoving the ball boy. Maybe Neville was cooking with the Hazard comparison, but I think Neto on the left, he doesn't have to use his brain. It's put your head down, run, put a ball into the box. Versus on the right, he does think he's Hazard. He tries to cook, he tries to create, and anytime we had him running down the right-hand side today, didn't go well for him. But I thought he was really good. Could have had 2 assists. Enzo Fernandez offside. Apparently he wasn't. I don't fucking care. But I thought Neto was much better, and I think he deserves that after all of the things I've been saying the past month or so. You deserve that respect. So I thought Pedro Neto was much better today. I still do not want him at the club after this season, but good performance from Pedro Neto. I feel like I've probably touched on all the points I wanted to hit here, but I got the XG up. You guys know I'm not a huge XG guy, but I do think this sums up the game very well. PSG 0.98, and they score 5. 1.73 for us, and we score 2. I mean, again, we were an offside decision, a close and unnecessary offside from Enzo in the buildup to tying the game 3-3. I mean, we were in that game for 75 minutes. We were in that game for 75 minutes. And the catalyst of our downfall was the goalkeeper. We blew it. And then on the 4th goal, I love Reece James. I think he's one of the best football players in the world in terms of the talent he has, the skill set, what he's capable of, every phase of the game. I think he's brilliant. His fingerprints are all over PSG's 4th goal. He loses the ball in midfield far too casually for me, and does not get tight enough when Gusto lets Kvaratskhelia cut in. We know Gusto's going to do that. I thought Gusto was good too. He gets himself a goal, but PSG took 3 shots in the second half and scored 3 goals. We can throw that one back into the Jørgensen section because he's dog shit. But yeah, we shoot ourselves in the foot. I feel like I've been saying that for God knows how long, but this is another game where we could have won. I do not think PSG are that much better in terms of on the day and the team, but cutting edge, fine margins. And I was about to say their goalkeeper is good. Goalkeeper's not good. Competent. Competent might be a good word for that. I mean, I'm literally speechless. I'm so angry, and I'm trying to keep my composure. But I mean, they took 3 shots in the second half and scored 3 goals. Like, these guys should be ashamed of themselves. So I think the tie's done. Maybe at 4-2, I still think we would have had a shot just because of how open PSG were. We had many opportunities to take advantage, and we didn't. We weren't sharp enough, and I think they were. They took their chances, and we didn't. It's that simple. But it'll take a miracle, because in order for us to win this tie, we need everyone at an 8 out of 10 minimum. Quite frankly, that's statistically impossible with our personnel. It's not good enough. So incredibly disappointing. because yet again, you're in a game and you take yourself out of the game. Credit to PSG, they took their chances, but it's disgraceful. It really is. It's embarrassing. Watching that game was embarrassing. That second half, I mean, it needs to be better. And now we got Newcastle on the weekend. Better not drop fucking points. You better not drop points. That's it. I feel like I'll have more thoughts once I cool down, but man, I'm still angry. It's what, 5:45 here now. The game ended about 3 o'clock, and I'm just steaming. I'm absolutely steaming. What a disgraceful performance. I'm glad to be back on this stage. It's where we belong as a club, but we are not making ourselves look good when we play like this. Things need to change. Probably won't. One more summer away from being one more summer away, guys. I hope I'm wrong, but I am right back to where I was. That Villa game sure was fun, but factory settings, restart. So thank you for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Would love to have some dialogue with you guys regarding this game. Maybe it'll be therapeutic for me. So like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys soon.